Hello everyone, and finally, there have been requests for me to share my handbag collection, but before I could do the handbag collection, I had to decide what I didn't want to really keep in my collection, because for so long I just thought more and more was better, and slowly was getting rid of some, and now I'm going through a bit of a purge, but I feel pretty good about it because I don't know, I've been working really diligently at it. Now the thing is, everything that I'm about to show in this video are things for sale, and they are things that I still really like, but I just have too much, and I think I will enjoy what I have and use better if I let others share with it. It's almost like a neglected friend or something. I just feel better if it's in hands that will be loved and used more than just sitting there in the closet. It's just been a source of frustration for me for a while. So that being said, I don't really have rhyme or reason on what I'm going to show you. I will have down in the box below what the prices are. Probably they are all going to be negotiable, and I've done the best I could on pricing. If you know something more about a product, then let me know. Then you can private message me on YouTube, and I can let you know how you can get in touch with me, and I can send you additional pictures if you are interested. And I'm only saying that because sometimes if you get something that is not retail, secondhand, you can, if you get something you like that's in good shape, you can get it for a better deal. And so that's what this is about. It's going to help me out, and if it helps you out, then all the better. So that being said, the first item is a wallet. This is a Prada. It's in Saffiano wallet. This is in brand new condition. I have used it maybe 4 times. The zip actually works nicer than what I'm showing you there. I know it's kind of act like it was getting stuck, but it really doesn't. There's nothing wrong with this wallet. I like this wallet to carry with bag bags, things like that, but again, I have so many wallets, so I just need to make a decision, but I'm not dissatisfied with it. The neat thing with this, it has a little ID badge with it that snaps inside. Also, with any of these, if you are interested and need a more up-close video of these, I can do that for you if you're interested. But this is the first item, this Prada. Again, prices I'm going to list below. I actually have a coach, which I know we're changing a bit in our brands, but I have this one in black, which I'm keeping, and I don't feel like I need to have 2. I like to keep my bills long, straight, and I like them thin, and this one's perfect. It actually holds so much. It's great. But I had a blue bag that this went with, and I don't have the blue bag anymore, and I use the black wallet a lot more, and so that's why this one's going. This one I've had for a long time, and it's in pretty good condition. You could see there's a little bit of a creasing there in the front. Maybe you can see it. But otherwise it's in great shape. I've just had it a while. I've used it off and on, but not on a regular. And I think it's still in great shape. Even as I look at this, I could so easily be talked into keeping it. I mean, like if no one wants this, I'm not gonna be sad. It's just, I'm not using it, and that's the other reason I put it out, not just because I'm tired of it or something. Along with the wallets is this coach. I actually love this length because, again, you can keep your bills straight. You don't always see these in the Coach stores, and I actually like this a lot. I just happened to have it in the navy blue also, and I decided I really didn't need to have it in both. But if you decided that you liked the navy blue better, I could sell you that, and then I don't mind keeping this one. I still want to keep one of them. I just think it's just so nice to use as a travel wallet. Holds a phone. It just does. It's just useful. Makeup items. I don't know. There's a lot you can use with this. So I really like it. I want to keep one of them, but I don't feel like I need to keep both of them. Sticking with the small items. This is a Steepa Queen. I think it's a Queen. Yeah, it is. This is just a card holder. It's really cool, and it's in like new condition. I don't think this has a box with it. Has a skull if you like it, and then you open it up with a snap, and then inside is where you could keep your business cards. That's what I did with mine. But I just found I wasn't using it. I use the clays more to hold my business cards, or I just throw it in a wallet. That's working a little better for me, so this is available for sale. And again, I can send you pictures if you just private message me. And I have this little Coach little scarf, and I love this scarf, and I don't know, this doesn't sell, I could use it. I just like the colors so much. It's like a twilly thing. I'm just not using it. In fact, I have this one that's a Louis Vuitton, and I keep thinking I should get rid of it because I don't use it either, but I keep still in my mind entertaining the thought, well, maybe I will now. So I don't know. But this is available. And then a Coach little charm. I love this guy, but it went on my blue bag, and it went on this other tote that I'm hoping to sell. So I don't really have a need for this, but it's in great shape. And this would be cute like on a keychain, I think, or on a bag. And it's just a lobster claw there. It works really well. It's really cute. I like it a lot. And then Louis Vuitton, I have two of the bag charms. And these, I know, I can tell you, I bought these at the Louis Vuitton store. Sorry, I'm shaking you. And I have the name here that I'll put down at the bottom. This is the Insolence, and it's in great shape. I don't see scratches on it or anything. I hardly have used this, and I don't know why, because it universally goes with everything. You know how you put something leopard on, whether it's shoes or a scarf, and it just makes an outfit pop, and that's what I felt like this bag charm did, but I just wasn't using it. So this one's available, and then this one I love so much. This is the Tapage. I love because I love the size. I love that it's big and it's vibrant, and I love that it has the multi-metals. What could be a con for you is that it's quite loud when you ding, but I also kind of like it depending upon where you're going. I mean, this isn't something I would carry into a meeting, or would I recommend that, or a church or something, but otherwise I think it looks great on every imaginable bag. It just works so well. I just have two other bag charms that I'm using more consistently, and that's what helped make this decision. But this is the Tapage, and it is available. And then I wanted to show you this backpack. When I was working on my my handbag collection, I would think, like, I would lay out piles, like, what are handhelds, what am I going to use for totes, what am I going to use, what do I really love, and what do I use regularly for travel, that kind of thing. And I wanted two backpacks, and I have them already. And that's the reason I'm not going to keep this guy. I do think it's a little bit heavy, but it's also all leather, so you're just going to run into that. I love the detailing here. I love the side pockets here that are great for a phone or to stick keys. There are no pockets in the back, but it does have a bit of a padded straps that I think are quite comfortable on the back. And it just holds a lot of things. I don't dislike it. I like the white. I feel like it pops with so many things, and it doesn't show dirt like so many white material does. This still has that textured look that you can wipe it down and keep it clean. And I love the black contrast with it. I love black and white together. In the front here is another place you could keep keys, which is what I would often do. And then on the inside, and the zipper is amazing. It's really nice. It has this blue, like satiny, and I don't think it's really satin. No, gosh, what am I saying? It's a leather lining, which you rarely see. And you would get this little cool pillow that stuffs it just right. But I wanted you to see the inside. I love the blue, and it is that leather inside. And this does hold like an iPad. It holds my Surface Pro nicely. And let's see, it's a big opening basically. And then there's a slip pocket, and then a slip pocket, sorry, I'm not showing you very well, right here. That's not quite the width of the bag. And then there's a back one that is the width of the bag that goes all the way down. So you could put something there for added protection. Anyway, this is the small size of the MCM that is available. And this would be much cheaper than what you would find retail, I can assure you. This one I did get on eBay, and I wouldn't charge you but what I paid for that. So there's that. I don't want to forget this side over here. I have 3 totes that I'm wanting to sell. This one is a Coach, and I just have too many totes. What I love about this tote is basically the drop length. I just love it. I don't think I have a con about it. I just wasn't using it. So I just go to the Longchamp for the my totes, and then my large Neverfull, my GM Neverfull. And maybe it's because it's just the right size of this, like it holds more than your just normal day-to-day stuff. But sometimes for work, I want to take like 3 waters and apples and carrots and things that just take up so much room. It just pushed this bag, made it all puffy. And I don't know. I don't know if that's why. I don't really have a distinct reason why I'm not using this bag, because every time I pick it up, I actually love this bag. But anyway, this is available. And let me stick with the totes for a moment. I do have this Fendi tote. Again, it's like the perfect size. I've said in another video that this is like the perfect in-between Neverfull size between your MM and your GM. And the drop length is a little bit better in that it fits on your arm. It's like an inch longer, so it just fits on where you don't have to use the other hand to put the tote on. I know that's weird, but I like to pick up a tote and just put it on with one hand, which I can do with ease. It is more of the rectangular, and it's not, well, it's about the same width. It also has the zipper available. Gosh, every time I interact with these bags, I totally see why I fell in love with them, and I wanted them, and I've had such a hard time deciding to let them go, because this is not a matter, like I've said, of not liking the bags. I just have so much that for me, for where I'm at right now in my life, I'm just, if I'm not using them, I just feel better if it goes to a home that will get used. The pocket, to me, it's nice to have the pocket, and it's useful. It's not very wide, and it's not very deep. That would be the distraction. That would be the negative, the con to the bag. I felt like it could have a bigger pocket, but it seems like a lot of your luxury items don't. You know, the designers, the premium designers, sometimes they don't have the bigger pockets. But this is a great bag, and the zipper does work well, and it feels really nice. I believe this is called their roll tote. And I'm going to move this and show you. I can't believe I'm going to part with this, because I love this tote. I think if somebody were to describe the most perfect tote, this would be the tote that I would describe. It's a Saint Laurent. It's so understated, and that it only has the embossing here called Saint Laurent Paris. It's all leather tote, and yet stays lightweight, and it has this fun little tag thing with it, which when you push it down, it has their Saint Laurent logo. And inside the bag, well, it connects with a snap only, and I can tell you if it's overly stuffed, it has a hard time staying connected, but it surprises me how well it still stays connected overall. You get one little pocket, which is, it's a pouch actually, which also has the embossing Saint Laurent Paris, and it has a cool zipper, and inside it I have kept the things, the tags, all of that stayed in there. I would just add gum. I didn't really stuff it too much. Sometimes I would put my phone in there. It's an I think I'm saying this wrong if I say unfinished lining. I don't, but it's like, what is that kind of lining that's not finished? That's all I can think of. It might bother you. It doesn't bother me. It has like a rough suede feel to it. I think it works for me okay, because it just feels just kind of rugged, and I like that it's a dark color. I think this in a light color would show stain like crazy, but I have it in a dark color. In fact, this is the marine color. But the reason I chose it, usually I would choose black, but I didn't like the black tote as much. I liked this one, and it looks black with all my outfits, unless I have it right up against black. But I would even ask sales associates there, what color does this look like to you? And most of them would say black. I think out of like 6 people I asked, one said it looks like a dark navy blue. The rest said black. So I like that it was versatile. I could use it as a navy blue or black. And so this is a great buy for you if you are interested in a tote such as this. So that's the tote. And then I have this one, and this one's kind of hard to find this color. I'm going to tell you, this is it's a Bayswater Mulberry bag, and it is in their indigo color. I love this leather. It's the pebble leather, so it just doesn't, it's just rugged, and you just don't have to treat it as often. It's nice. It still has the plastic on there, and I like that it's silver, not the gold. I just think it goes nicely with this. This was a hard decision because for a long time I didn't use it, and I was going to get rid of it, and then I decided to keep it, and then I was using it for work, and I think it's excellent for work because as you open it, as I have it stuffed to keep its shape, it is that kind of a, it's not velvet, what is that lining? I'm so sorry. I'll try to insert that. Anyway, I know you can see what it is, but it's a nice lining. And this part here can actually tuck inside so that this works great for business. Any kind of top handle like this, it's rectangular shape, works so well for business because it can hold portfolios and a laptop, and it holds a lot. And then another bonus to this bag is the buckles on the inside. You get one on this side and you get one on this side, and you can undo them and you can make it wider. And so you can see this can get wider, and you can make it where it holds so much stuff. I mean, I have had a lot of things in here and it looks brand new. I'm not saying I use it on a regular because I haven't, one of the reasons I am going to get rid of it, but I'm saying I've used it enough that I think if it were a lesser well-made bag, it would have shown wear for sure. The corners look really good to me. It looks really good. It's in good shape. And I like the feet on the bottom, of which they still have their coverings on there. This is a great bag. And it is heavier on the heavy side, but the leather is incredible. And the other thing I wasn't sure if you liked about the drop handle, because it will fit over your arm, but difficult if you're wearing a heavy coat or something, but looks really good on the crook of your arm and handheld. And it is definitely a larger bag, but it's a way to carry one bag to work, in my opinion, because it's almost like a little briefcase. So it's really nice. I still have more. We're still going. I have a couple of Louis Vuittons here. This one is a Speedy 30B. Get this. This is with the newer model. It had the puffy part, and this one's made in France. This was such a difficult decision because I adore the Speedy, but I noticed I was going to my 25 regularly and hardly ever going to my 30. And I would take it out and put things in it, and then I would still choose a different bag. I still love it. This was a hard decision, but again, I've done this. I mean, I've really thought through these. I love the red. I love the look of the Speedy. I think it's amazing. Right now I have it set where it's as a shoulder bag, the length drop there. But the extender is there, and I know exactly, I just can't reach it. And so I have it, and it's in really good shape. Made in France, it's nice. Okay, and then another bag, Louis Vuitton, also Damier Ebene, is a Bloomsbury. It's a PM. And this one was such a hard one to decide because I think it's the perfect described little crossbody. And I'm all about crossbody. I love the hands-free. I just wasn't using it. And the nice thing about this, I like the pleating on the front. It has that nice feminine look, but it also gives it more girth to give it more room up here. Great to hold your keys. and your phone right up at the front. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to take so long. This one's also made in France. Then inside the main compartment, you can see it's just kind of a little hole there, and then it's got 2 slip pockets that are great to hold a phone if you'd like your phone there. I like to hold tissues in there, or lotion, hand lotion in one, things like that. This is a wonderful bag. It is adjustable. It is great for travel. It is great for work. I just see this kind of being a bag that's universally good for all shapes and body types. I do have this Longchamp. I just got it when I was in New York, and I really love this bag. I love the black handles, and I love this black strap. The con to the strap is not adjustable, but I'm 5'2", and it's hanging. I think it could be considered a little low for some of your taste, but that's not too bad. I mean, it's not like the Eva clutch that hangs down really low. I love this black zipper with the silver hardware. I just love so many things about the bag. The white on the inside makes it nice to find your things, but the con to that may be if you think it's going to show dirt pretty easily. When you zip it, it's just such a smooth zip. This is just a great travel or everyday bag. I'm just not using the bag. I think if it were a solid color, I might use it more. Again, I think part of it's because I just have too many. But that's this one. And then we're getting close to the end, I promise. This actually may be the last one. And it is another Louis Vuitton. It is in the epi leather. Now this part, this has silver on it. The only thing that's going to give away that it's an LV or Louis Vuitton is the LV that's embossed right down there on the bottom right, which is what I like about it. And it comes with a little strap. This is a really kind of a fun red, and it attaches. I can't remember if you stick it in on this side with the D-ring or on this side. It probably doesn't matter. You stick it through, and then you stick it through, and then you loop this through, if you can see that. And then you can connect this to the other side or loop it on the same one to make it a wristlet. But what I like is that you'd also get the strap, which is in really good condition. You can tell though that here it's worn a little bit, but it's not at all brittle. It just looks like it's just been kept there for a while. You know how you have a belt buckle and you wear it there, you can kind of see some creases and stuff. And otherwise it's in really good shape. From what I can see, there's not scratches on the little ends. I just love this, the way it turns. And if you have a need for a red strap anyway for another bag, you could use that. That's what I love about these. They're so versatile. And the only reason I'm getting rid of this, the only reason is because I have the same setup in black, and I just will wear that more. And I already have other pochettes saved for my daughters, or I'd save it for them. But I love this, because I think it's just great. This could be like a big wallet in your bag. It could be a great going out bag. And it's big enough to hold a small wallet, or it holds all of my regular size wallets. Like this Coach wallet here will fit very nicely in there. And there's still more room to put things in. And most of the time when you're going out, you're not going to use a bigger wallet in a pochette. So if you can do that, then you'd have room for your few makeup items and your keys and your phone. It's no problem. And then with the slip pocket, has this velvet lining. That's the word I was trying to think of for the inside of this bag, is a velvet lining that I couldn't think of before. Okay. All right, well, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope that found something you like, or if you have any questions about anything. And I think if I can get some of these taken care of, I'm gonna take a look at my then handbag collection. I'll be happy to share that video with you if you let me, because I love to do these, and I love to share them with you, and I love it when you share with me. So thank you, and I hope you're all hanging in there. And I did not mean to be absent so long, but I was finishing up a semester and I thought, I'll just get through this, I'll get through this. But in my mind, I kept working through the bags and which ones to get rid of. So I was working on it, I just wasn't on video about it. So anyway, you guys take care. Thanks, bye.